party leader of Gambia movement. The Gambia movement is a new political party that came into existence. The idea came into existence in 2018, where I came up with this idea to put up or to set up or establish a new political party in our country to take part in the political dispensation of our country. Because I believe, and others have joined me in 2018, people like Mr. Siriman Danjo, who is in the United States of America, Ms. Fatudino Haidara, who is in Morocco, in Rabat, Morocco, and others, and the new ones who have come to join us in this crusade. We strongly believe that now is the high time to have a different political party than others that are currently in the country. Because we believe, Gambian movement, we believe that it is very essential for our political party to take the interest of all Gambians at heart, irrespective of your tribe, irrespective of your ethnic group, irrespective of your handicap status, your physical status, your economic status, your religious background. It doesn't matter. As long as you are a bona fide Gambian citizen, we will take care of most of your needs, not all of your needs, because that's quite impossible, to be honest with you. But most of your needs we will try to. So the party, we're very, very thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us this opportunity today. First, to submit our party registration documents to the Independent Electoral Commission, IEC, headquarters in Kanifing, this morning at 10. So we received very positive feedbacks from IEC. At least the person, the records office, they're very professional in the way they handled our submissions, and they will get back to us to see whether there are few gaps that we need to take care of within a short period of time before the registration is finally complete, before they write to us officially to register the party. So this is the positive sign that we have received that I want to share with the Gambian people. And our party is based on what we call 4 pillars. These are very essential in our opinion. Any country in the world, or all countries as far as I'm concerned, in the world, the political system started by establishing these 4 pillars, which are very essential. These are human rights. These are human rights for every Gambian. The first pillar is peace and security. No country will move forward positively without peace and security. We have seen that in our continent, Africa. We have seen it in South Asia, even in the United States of America. Their independence before 1776, before they got their independence, they did not have much peace and security. During the slavery period, they didn't have peace and security. So in our West Africa region, we have seen in Sierra Leone what happened in Sierra Leone during their civil war. We have seen what happened in Liberia during their civil war. A lot of civil strife, a lot of lack of peace and security. Even in the Gambia, we have experienced it. Those who were born before 1981, when we had our first abortive coup d'etat in the country, within a short period of time, about 2 to 3 weeks, we never had any security in our country. Life was very difficult for every Gambian because of lack of peace and security. Even recently, in 2016, when we had that political impasse in our country, there was insecurity in our country. Life was very difficult for every Gambian during that short period of time. With all those background, we said now we will make sure that we have peace and security. Even currently today, I was reading online that there were some criminals in around Busubi area, went towards Sukuta. The information that was put out was that I think about 20 or more of these young guys with their broken bottles, with knives and machetes and whatever it is, they were going around stealing people's telephones, confessing or trying to get money from people violently. Without peace and security, we would not have a peace of mind in our country. And we cannot, and we will not. Our party will not accept that when we come into office, when we are elected in December 2026. That's one of the top priorities we will address. We have seen and we have read, we have heard a lot of killings in our country in the past 5 years, which is unacceptable. We believe that every Gambian, every child, every person, every bona fide Gambian, every nationality in our country living here legally, you must have peace and security. You must be protected. Because without peace and security, nothing will work effectively in our country. The second one is food and nutrition security. Second pillar, food and nutrition security. We have seen in our country, statistically, we import currently 70% of our food, specifically rice, and 30% that is produced locally. And it shouldn't be this way. If you look at the first Republic of the Gambia, under the late Sidat Yaffa, peace be upon him, may Allah grant him Jannah, during his tenure as President of the Republic of the Gambia, from 1965 all the way to 1994, we as a country, we were producing 70% of our rice. Not only rice, we had millet, we were producing enough millet, we were producing enough sorghum, we were producing enough what we call hungry rice, that's findi in our local language. We were importing only 30% of the food that we consume. We had a lot of livestock. We had a lot of fish on the market at affordable prices. But all those days are gone. But we will revive them. The Gambian women government will revive them when we get into office. And the food that we eat currently, we don't know the quality of the food that we eat. We have tons of, hundreds or thousands of tons of rice imported in the country, but we don't know the quality. We know where they came from, at least what is labeled on the rice bags of rice, but we don't know the quality. How long have they been stored before they ship them out to us here in the Gambia? We don't know. We have to revamp that system to check on the quality. The 30% or less that we will import as a country, we have to look at the quality. In terms of food production in the country, we have one of the best soil conditions in the country, because I am an agronomist by profession. We have one of the best soil conditions, fertile soil in the country, any part of the country. We have fresh water, both River Gambia above ground and below ground. Our aquifer systems are one of the best in Africa. So we have to harness the opportunity to irrigate. We don't want to rely, and we will not rely on rain-fed agriculture. We will implement, constitute what we call irrigation, artificial irrigation. Irrigation that where we pump water from the River Gambia and where we'll pump water from underground to make sure that we have enough food, quality food. We will enhance and we will support women gardens to produce quality vegetables. A lot of people die in our country. Yeah, people will say, yes, it's because of God. But nobody, as far as I'm concerned, nobody hears people saying God killed Mr. X or Madam Y. No, we always say the person died because of one, malaria, for example, or because of high blood pressure, or because of hypertension, etc., etc. What are the causes of those? Because the quality, the food that we eat, the quality is not there. So we will address those things. The third pillar is affordable health care. Affordable health care. A lot of people are dying in our country, even in our hospitals. Women are dying during labor, and it shouldn't be that way. Children are dying, infants are dying in our hospitals. It shouldn't be that way. We have seen, even I think that 2 years ago, when we had this drug problem in our country, where many children died, they lost their lives, and they should not have lost their lives because of the poor quality of drugs that are imported. There will be strong control on those drugs, kinds of drugs that we produce, and we will also support, we will implement drug manufacturing in our country so that we produce what we consume as medication. We will do that. Then the fourth one, the fourth pillar, is quality education. Quality education, yes, we have an increase in the number of student population in our country, from kindergarten all the way to University of the Gambia. But the question is the education quality? I would say the quality is less. Why? Because, for example, you take a grade 12 students from high school, or what we call senior secondary school, coming to get into University of the Gambia. I have seen them because I work at the University of the Gambia. I've worked at the University of the Gambia for 16 years. I'm talking about this because of the experience that I have. Some of them, if you ask them to write a simple statement, just a simple statement from grade 12, they can't. The English language is bad. A lot of people might, or some people might say, well, English is not our mother tongue. But my friend, let us not fool each other. It is the lingua franca of the international community. It's the most spoken language in the world, English language. And it is our official language in the country here, in the Gambia. So why should we not be good at writing it? Why should we not be good at reading it? If you compare my time, about 50 years ago, when I was in primary 6, Kubakunda primary 6, the kind of letters we were able to write, the kinds of readings we were able to do, the kinds of English language we were able to speak, you cannot compare those. Those are of high quality to what we have here from grade 12 students. And we will take care of this. We will fix this. There are ways that we will fix them, but when the time comes where we will develop policies and we will enforce those policies. Is it the problem with our country? Is that there are very many good policies out there, but the question is, are they enforced? My answer is no, they are not enforced, because people think that because we are related, we are interrelated, we are from the same mother or same father or uncle, brother, we have that family relationship, we will reduce that family relationship. We will come with real business, serious business in our country, so that everybody lives a better life. That is our conviction. So these are the 4 pillars that we have that we want to introduce to you. Today's meeting you, is a briefing. Briefing meaning short period of time so that we introduce to you what Gambia movement is, where we started, how far we're going, and where we're going. When the time comes, we are waiting on the IEC, Independent Electoral Commission, to register us. When they officially register us, then we will call for a